Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. You know I love you. I pray for you. I praise God for you. Y'all are crazy. Hey, listen, check this out. William Murphy has a song called It's Working. It's Working, meaning whenever we feel like nothing is happening, please recognize God is working. As a matter of fact, one of the lines in the song has to do with the seed that we have planted. Have you ever thought about the fact that when you plant a seed, there is so much time that goes by where it seems like nothing is happening? When you plant a seed, it's in dirty circumstances, but it's the dirt that goes to work in the seed, brings out of the seed what makes the seed become what it was divinely designed and cosmically created to become. Here's the shout right here. The shout is, I know it seems like nothing is happening, but in the midst of nothingness, God is up to something. In the midst of it seeming as if nothing is going on, I promise you, there is something that is happening that is setting you up for what God has set up for you. But also the seed's testimony is this, and I love it, and that is the seed got real dirty in order to blossom. Please don't miss that, because a lot of us have been through some dirty, messy situations, but God uses the dirt, uses the mess as nutrients to bring out of us what God has placed in us, to make us what God has called us to be. But then finally, I like the seed because in the words of the magnificent proverb, people buried us, but they did not know that we were seeds. I love that right there, because it lets you know that when people give up on you, when they bury you, when they say that you're done, when they reject you, listen, they don't know you are a seed and you work best in the midst of the dirt of rejection, the dirt of people giving up on you. You work best when people bury you and say that you are done. No, you ain't done. God is still doing something. And since God is doing something, just recognize it's working. It's working. So don't you give up. You keep looking up, because, y'all, it's working.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 12 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, June 18th. Here's what's going on in the news. The U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem is shutting down effective today. The State Department is on high alert and warning Americans do not go to Iran, period. Meanwhile, the White House is reportedly eyeing an offensive strike on Iran, possibly targeting underground nuclear sites that Israel can't reach solo. Senator Lindsey Graham says he spoke to President Trump about the conflict.
He will, at the end of the day, help Israel finish the job, and that will require, I think, weapons that Israel doesn't possess, and maybe joint military operations.
Some on Capitol Hill are trying to pump the brakes on U.S. involvement. Senator Tim Kaine just dropped a bill to block any military move without Congress, and Representative Thomas Massey is not holding back. He posted, "This is not our war." General Mills and Kraft Heinz are cleaning up their acts. They're ditching artificial dyes like the ones in Jell-O, Kool-Aid, and your kids' and grandkids' favorite cereal. By 2027, both food giants say they'll be done with synthetic colors in the U.S., especially in school snacks. The pressure is coming from HHS Secretary RFK Jr., who's calling out dyes for being toxic to kids. Guests at Fairfax County Motel woke up to a 6-foot alligator posted up outside somebody's room, y'all. Police showed up and found the 400-pound reptile just hanging out. Turns out the gator's owner was driving it from New York to a zoo in North Carolina and decided to stop at a motel on the way. But in Virginia, owning certain exotic animals is a no-go. Cops gave the man and his scaly sidekick a personal escort out of the county. Rock T is out, so I got your quick sports headlines, and it's all about the NBA. Game 6 tips off tomorrow night with OKC 1 win away from their first ever NBA title. MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's been cooking, dropping 30-plus in 15 games this postseason. If the Pacers pull off the dub, it's back to OKC for a do-or-die Game 7 Sunday. In other sports news, the Panthers are back-to-back champs. Florida crushed the Oilers in 5-1 in Game 6. So that's what's up. Sam Bennett snagged playoff MVP honors, and Edmonton takes another L in the finals and still has not touched the cup since 1990. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. The hot spot is up next. Brat, what you got?
Yo, R. Kelly was hospitalized for 2 days, and I got the details up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot.
And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. R. Kelly is doubling down on his claims that his life is in danger in prison. And man, it's a lot to unpack, so let's get into it. He's alleging that he was hospitalized after the Bureau of Prison staff at his federal center in North Carolina purposefully gave him too much medication and caused him to overdose, and it left him in the hospital for 2 days. A court filing submitted by his attorney earlier this week claims that R. Kelly was left bedridden in the hospital after a solitary confinement staff member instructed him to take additional meds the night of June 12th. The next morning, R. Kelly allegedly woke up feeling faint and dizzy, and when he attempted to get up, he fell on the floor, crawled to the door of the cell, and lost consciousness. Then he was reportedly taken to the hospital, and during the ride there, he claims that he heard a prison officer say, "This is going to open a whole new can of worms." So while in the hospital, he says he was given an amount of prescription meds that could have ended his life. And that's not it, y'all. R. Kelly also claimed that staff took him off of his blood thinner medication and is now refusing to allow him a doctor-recommended surgery to clear blood clots in his legs and lungs that are putting his life in danger. Instead, he says that they have him locked up in solitary confinement, where he has expressed to his lawyers he is convinced he will be killed or left to die. Man.
Damn.
What do you say behind that? Like, is he?
So is he okay?
I guess he's okay. I mean, they had him in the hospital, but now he's in.
But them people got you in there. They can do what they want to do to you.
I know, and they don't have to let you.
And
go
if you don't really have powerful people on the outside helping you, then you're at their mercy.
You kind of are. I mean.
So I mean, would that have all of that stuff have anything to do with his sentence, or would they? How does that work? Do they let him out of jail?
Nope.
But
you become a prisoner with a sentence like what he got with that. You basically at the mercy of the government at that point, or whoever is holding you. And he's they say he's in a federal facility.
Mm-hmm. And his lawyer
is that worse than state?
It's better and it's worse. It's better.
You get more perks, right?
But if you don't have money in America and you locked up, you really are just you really at the mercy.
And do they have to pay for that
surgery? You gotta have powerful
surgery?
lawyers on the outside that's fighting for you.
Apparently he
and
has
that's
some,
keeping
because
it
this
in the
information
daylight.
is getting out. So apparently he has some type of lawyers that's putting this information out, unless he's making phone calls and telling people to put it out.
Right, because he got to have lawyers that have access to him to go in there and actually force them people to let them see what's going on.
Right. So somebody's reporting this stuff. I don't know. I don't know. It's bad to feel like you gonna be left to die or you're gonna be killed, though. That's a horrible feeling. So I don't even know what to say about this. Like, my goodness. All right, y'all. Moving on. Timberland has been in the studio programming his AI artist. Can y'all believe that? Our artist just AI, not a real person, but a computer, like a robot, but like a person. Check out how it sounds.
Okay, who's here?
Hello?
I don't think it's saying lyrics yet, right?
No, I think it's just tones.
Like
it's just tones.
So it detects cadence. How did it get the cadence? Do you understand, like, as a creator, as a producer, every beat that I do, I can put something on it.
Okay. Oh, man, that's crazy.
That sounds fake.
Huh?
That sounds so fake. That's just fake. I can't believe it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate that, Brat. Y'all, 25 before the top of the hour. Y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU. Hey, what up, though? You know what I'm saying? Rock Teasy in the building. It's time for another HBCU, no? We're going to always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. We've been ahead to Allen University, established in 1870, home of the blue and gold Yellow Jackets, also home of the Band of Gold Marching Band. Pimpin'! Let's talk about one of y'all's former graduates, Mr. Hall Johnson, American composer and arranger of African-American spiritual music. He earned a degree from Allen University. He also attended the Juilliard School. He taught himself to play the violin after hearing a violin recital. He also played in the orchestra for the 1921 Shuffle Along. He formed the Hall Johnson Negro Choir, the first of many choral ensembles. He arranged music for more than 30 feature Hollywood films. Just a snapshot of the career of Hall Johnson, another proud HBCU alum of Allen University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want to share your HBCU story, or if you have someone you want us to spotlight, follow and DM us on all social media platforms at HBCU. No?
Hey, what you got this morning, Alfredas? Good morning.
Hey, Ricky. Okay, so I know you like some reality TV. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
like my 600-pound life. You talk about that on your Hulu
last
series.
night they made a tater tot casserole.
No,
last
sir.
Night. like on God, I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna hang up
you
on
cook
you.
the tater tots and put them in the pan, and then she put like this little stuff on top, and then she bake it.
No, that's too much. No. Well, I want to see if you're going to be tuning in to TLC's wild new show called Virgins. Now, listen, Ricky, it follows 4 late bloomers in their 30s and 40s who've never done the deed, but they're officially done playing it safe. They want to get it in. So from cringe first dates to bondage workshops and intimacy coaches, these grown folks are stepping way outside their comfort zones, hoping to finally break through physically and emotionally. So, Ricky, after years of awkward situationships, heartbreak, and ghosting, they're swinging big and trying to make, that first time count. So, here's what I want to know, Ricky. What do you think about still being a virgin in your 40s? Is that empowering? Is it awkward? Or is it just
Ain't nobody got
real
time to be in the bed with no damn woman. She laying there like Celia on The Color Purple. Talking about, I just lay there. I just lay there while he on top of me, look at that lady at that picture, and say maybe what he do to me, he do to her. And maybe she like it.
No, sir. So you're not going to watch? You're not going to watch?
No, I'm not going to watch no Virgin, and they thinking, and they too old for that.
But they've been having heartbreak, and people have been ghosting them.
Yeah, because they ain't let nobody hit. Yeah. What you think about them to do? Stay around and we'll court you and marry you or whatever, but man, just imagine somebody in
it's just they were saving themselves for the right one, and the right one never came along.
I get it. That was back in the Bible days, but they don't do that no more.
Okay, all right.
What woman, grown ass, almost turning 50, a virgin and stuff.
You might be trying to find that kind
then
of.
If you do get some, she gonna go lose her mind. She gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna
stalk
watch
the hell out of you. Be sending somebody a car. I'm getting ready to go do the morning show. She in the car. How you get in the car? She talking about through the engine.
horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head. I would enact legislation that you can't have braids if you work in a hospital. You're standing there trying to give the patient an IV and your hair's dropping in their mouth. They can't breathe, their eyes aren't open, they're chewing on your hair. Don't know what happened to them. You can't have braids and false hair, horse hair in the hospital. Horse hair don't belong in the hospital. Horse hair don't belong in the restaurants. Horse hair don't belong in the schools. Horse hair don't belong in the... Horse hair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head.
And that's the church I go to. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Gary is out today, but guess what, y'all? We got the tea party with the one and only Alfreda's. What up, Alfreda's?
What's up, Ricky? Listen, this part, Ray J, he is making moves again, Ricky. This time he's opening up about feeling exploited in his past. On a recent live stream, he got real about being filmed. Listen.
I was young. I was in love. I was being led, not leading. I was being filmed, not filming. I was being stripped of more than my clothes. They were peeling off my purpose, man. My peace, my legacy, my control. And still, I stood there naked.
Listen, he said being naked isn't the problem. It's what they do with your nakedness that leaves the scars. Now, the internet immediately connected the dots with what he was talking about. You know, that 2003 sex tape with Kim Kardashian, the one that put them, the whole Kardashian clan, on the map. So, Ricky, I mean, is he talking about that tape? Did it boost his career like it did hers, or you think it just held him back? Sounds like he thinks it held him back.
Really, I think it boosted her career for sure. But I don't know. I don't think it boosted. I don't think it did nothing for his career because her show and her followers is just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think the only thing, I think when Reggie came out with a song after that, I hit it. And but he did have some stuff with some merchandise where he was part owner of a company. I have one of their scooters.
Yeah, he did have the scooters, and didn't he have headphones? He had like some.
Yeah, he had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so
I think he had a wonderful career.
Right.
A wonderful career. He was on was he on a hip hop show, Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah,
he was on that show. Yeah, he's had a great career. Maybe not as big as like Kim Kardashian or whatever, but I think he had a great career.
Yeah, but I think it's different when a girl has a sex tape and a guy has a sex tape. It helps the girl, but not the guy. So, Ricky, listen to this.
Why? How did it help the girl and not the guy?
Because it helped Kim Kardashian, because, you know, I mean, it catapulted her and her whole family.
Yeah, and everybody looking at the guy like, you tramp.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so speaking of careers, another day, another sexual assault accusation. This time, the name in the headlines is Tyler Perry. Yeah, let that sink in for a minute. An actor from his BET drama, The Oval, is suing him, Ricky. He's claiming things got inappropriate behind the scenes. Derek Dixon says he first met Tyler back in 2019 at an industry event, and he says Tyler picked him out of the crowd, asked for his phone number, and mentioned he might have a role for him. So not long after that, Dixon landed a part in Ruthless. Of course, that's a Tyler Perry spinoff. Fast forward to January 2020, Dixon says Tyler invited him over to his Atlanta mansion, and he went over there thinking, you know, this is a chance for me to build a relationship, maybe open some more doors in the industry. But according to the lawsuit, things took a turn. Dixon says he had too much to drink, he crashed in the guest room, and woke up to Tyler allegedly in the bed next to him, touching his thighs. Now,
this stuff sounds like a damn setup. That made me so mad. First of all, why you going over somebody's house and if I've been invited over to somebody's house who has some money and power, and I'm not finna drink nothing.
Right.
Even
and where's
if I have
everybody
me
else?
a glass of wine, I'm not finna, especially drink to a point where you pass out and you got to stay there.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's just like it don't make sense to me. Like I don't feel like he's a victim. I just feel like it's a shakedown. It's a money grab.
Well, wait till you hear this. So he went to the house and he says Tyler Perry was touching on his thighs. He claims the advances didn't stop there. So he touched on his thighs and then he said he soon got cast as Dale in the Oval, which should have been a major win, but he says it came with a string of uncomfortable, sexually suggestive text from Tyler, including questions about his preferences. Now, he says he felt stuck. He says he tried to brush it off and told Tyler he wasn't the sexual type, but he says he was scared to speak up out of fear he'd lose his job or maybe his whole career because Tyler is just that powerful. So he's suing for $260 million, but Tyler Perry's people are firing back, calling these accusations completely made up, and they're also calling it a shakedown. So
I'm just saying, I ain't trying to, because there are victims out here that need to be compensated for what they did. But I think I'm just stuck at why are you going over there? Because if it's like let me give an example. Okay. When I had the morning show over, I invite the whole morning show over. I ain't never said, hey, Alfreda's or just come over here and spend the night. And me and you gonna have some drink. That's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate.
Whether you have a husband or not, I'm not just. Or if I have Beyonce come over, Beyonce bring the kids so her kids can play with my kids.
Yeah.
It's just always like ain't no one-on-one for us. Why? And if we gonna go and talk about business or whatever, then we're gonna meet up at lunch steakhouse.
Exactly.
Or go to Applebee's or something. These folks be knowing what they be doing. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I just feel like it is a money grab.
Yeah. And then once you get to the house and he tries you, then why would you still work with him?
Right. Going back over there, going back to the set, quit.
Yeah. So there's that. Ricky, where you at?
I just hate that. Hey, I'm really excited. I am in Richmond, Virginia right now. Big shout out to 105.7 and 99.3 Kiss FM in Richmond, Virginia. I'm so glad to be here. Shout out to my friend. Me and my friend Johnny Sprague got into a heated argument last night. That's the dude I was with when I got shot. But both of us, we grew up in Birmingham. We from the project. We was on the swim team. And every year, even at our age, I'm a year or two older than him, we always race. And last summer, I beat him. So we supposed to go to the Y today and swim.
I love that.
A lap and back. But I beat his ass. I don't know why. We had a real heated argument. We got into an argument to the point where the other comedians had to come in and get between us because we was real passionate about the race.
Come on,
man.
And
then his boy, then we got my frat brother Marcellus on the phone. He said Ricky won the race and whatever. It was just a big argument. So if you want to see the argument, you can go to RS Comedy. Go to my Instagram, RS Comedy, and look at the, I went live on him last night. And I was just glad to see my friend. And then he came in there and lied about him out swimming me, which he can't. Now, he might be
two grown-ass men fighting about a swim race.
And
I
so
got to watch this.
We're going to do today, we're going to do one lap freestyle. We're going to do one lap freestyle, and then the lap back got to be backstroke.
Oh, I got to see that.
Whatever. Yeah, and he said, I said, yeah, we can butterfly too, because I can do all that. I can still do all of that stuff. I swim. I'm a swimmer. I swim every damn day in the summer. I'm obsessed with swimming. So don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with my name. Don't play with my reputation about my swimming ability and my skating ability and my ability to play the trumpet and the piano.
Wow, that took a
Don't play with my skill. Put some respect on my name, baby. Appreciate that. Alfreda's Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call broadcasting live from Richmond, Virginia. Let's go.
Here we go.
Be quiet, Brat. Come on.
Get it together. No. Hey. Come on. Wake it up.
Calling from Missouri City, Texas, calling to wake up my baby Tatum and tell her happy birthday. Mommy loves you. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Calling from Concord, North Carolina, Tina Moore, Concord class 1976. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this is Mona, calling from Cleveland, Ohio. I want to wake up, wake up, wake up. My babies, Monet, Malaya, Mahogany. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's summertime, wake up.
Wake up everybody in Dallas, Texas, and my sister, Katina, my little niece, Kennedy. Y'all have a good day. Wake up, Brat.
Come on.
Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake Hey.
All right, y'all, coming up, there's so much going on in the news, man, from werewolves to secret marriages. Man, it's good, bad, and the what the hell Wednesday. You don't want to miss that. Coming up next, live from Richmond, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the good, the bad, and the what the hell. It is Wednesday. Alfredo, you got some good news this morning to talk to us.
Yes, I do, Ricky. A Texas high school principal took his love for his students to an unexpected whole new level. Though his writing hand might be tired, Jason Mutterer of Mansfield Summit High School, where my sister teaches, by the way, it's in Arlington, wrote a short personalized note to each of his 443 graduating seniors, enclosed with a dollar bill as an example of random acts of kindness. Now, he said, quote, 443 random acts of kindness can start a ripple of positive, impactful change that could lead to feeding 1,000 of Mansfield ISD kids in the summer or providing thousands of Mansfield ISD students with Christmas presents. Mutterer shared in a final message to his seniors in a Facebook post, no act of kindness is too small, so take the Summit love you developed at Summit High School to a world that desperately needs it and needs you. What a good message.
That's a real good message. Our teachers didn't give us nothing when we graduated high school. They were so damn glad for us to get the hell up out of there, boy. They was looking, we was crazy as hell. But that was real good. That was positive. We need more stuff like that. No, we had good teachers. I'm just talking trash. Alfred, thank you for that feel good story. Yeah, and so let's go to the bad news. Special K, what you got?
I ain't sure how bad this is. A 36-year-old Texas woman secretly convinced the Reverend to officiate a marriage without her 42-year-old boyfriend present. Now, after they broke up, ex-boyfriend, because after they broke up, after obtaining a license, Christy Marie Spearman filed the signed certificate with the county clerk's office. Now, her ex only discovered the marriage when a package containing the certificate and a photo of her holding the license arrived at his Beverly Hills, Texas home. Now, Spearman was arrested on a third-degree felony stalking charges and is being held on a $10,000 bond. The ex must now begin a legal process to annul this unauthorized marriage.
Wait a minute, what happened again?
What? Yeah, she married him without him being present. And sent him the certificate letting him know that you are now my husband.
Oh, yeah.
What's bad about that? That means
that's
somebody
sexy.
love you.
That's sexy. Yeah. That's a turn on right there.
Hell yeah.
Let somebody come knock on my door and you got a certificate talking about you went through all of that stuff, talking about we married and I wasn't even there and you want me that bad. I'm finna pull that hair and put that foot on that neck. I promise you.
Oh, Lord.
Show up at 908B 44th Place North with a certificate and watch me open up, take that hook off that screen door and see what happens. Pull that French roller loose, Brat. Brat, you ever had a French roll? No, Brat. Yeah, you have the pictures in the French roll when you was at church.
You stupid.
Yeah. Anyway. I appreciate that story, Special K. That's a good stalking story. I mean, you want. All right, now, Brett, you got the what the hell news.
I do, Ricky. Have you ever had a friend stab you in the back?
Oh, yeah.
Well, how about in the front?
Uh-uh.
Well, a man in Salt Lake City was out having lunch with a friend on Saturday, and out of nowhere,
hold on. Let me put some no diddy on that. Stabbed in the back, like lied behind my back. So let me just put some.
Yeah.
So no diddy, because that was a whole.
Stabbed in the back can mean a lot of things.
Oh, my God.
Man law violation.
Anyway,
go ahead, Brett.
This man in Salt Lake City went to lunch with his friend Saturday, and out of nowhere, the friend attacked him, put him in a chokehold, and tried to stab him with a wooden stake. The attacker was 24-year-old Jose Perez. He pulled out a wooden stake which had a nail in it and told the guy he was going to stab him in the heart because he was a werewolf. What the hell? The guy got away and wasn't hurt. Then Jose stole his backpack and ran off. It's not clear why Jose stole it, but maybe to look for werewolf stuff? I don't know. He still had the bag when police caught up with him. They also found several rocks in his pocket, which he said were in case the werewolf buddy tried to kill him. This is crazy. He's facing charges for aggravated robbery.
Yeah,
that's
weird. That's just real weird.
Real weird.
And that's how you
kill
kill
a werewolf.
Yeah, that's not how you kill a werewolf. That's how you kill. What is it? The thing that
Vampire.
likes
A vampire.
Yes, you got to have a silver bullet for a werewolf, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know.
I silver nail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch TV to like that, but I did know that they had a wooden stake in a vampire is hard to kill him, but what make him think his friend was a werewolf?
Right.
He's
scary. How do we know he wasn't a werewolf?
Yeah,
There's that.
I mean, but then there are some werewolves out there that we, not no. I ain't gonna say I can't say that on there, but anyway,
let's get out of here.
Yeah, 'cause you got to be hairy to be a werewolf. But anyway, appreciate that story, Brat. Time right now, Chicken and Waffle Mix coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Already, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Chicken and Waffle Mix going down, broadcasting live from Richmond, Virginia. Hey, man, thank everybody for the sold-out show last night at the Funny Bone. I'll be there tonight. Y'all make sure y'all come see me perform. Come see me skip around them damn jokes that I didn't do on Foolish. Boy, I was skipping around last night, John.
Yeah.
John, that's when your ass been performing for 35 years. I was skipping around all them jokes I did on Foolish, because you can't do the same jokes. So I was skipping around, but it was still funny, though.
Yo, how do you memorize like an hour's worth of material? That's crazy.
Bruh, I was on stage 1 hour and 10 minutes last night. I could not stop. It was some ladies sitting over to my right. One lady gave me a bottle of water because man, I was telling jokes till my mouth got dry. Lady had handed me some. She said, I ain't drank out there. I just opened up and poured me some at a cup. So she gave me the rest of her water. Last night, she was real sweet. Man, I tell you, I enjoyed myself last night. That damn audience was fun. It was packed, sold out. I think it sold out. It might be sold out tonight. I don't know. Y'all need to call the Funny Bone in Virginia. Then I went to Walmart and got me some rugs for the bathroom and got some sheets for the bed and some spray. I could be comfortable in my hotel room because
a little sketchy.
Yeah, them sheets wasn't new. They was washed, but they wasn't new, so I had to get some sheets and stuff, put it on the bed and roll it and flip it over. You got to roll it back on the chair and then put your sheets on and then flip that thing back right like your grandmama did, just so you can sleep right on like sleeping with nobody else. I saw a long hair. On that sheet.
Yeah.
A long hair. A long blonde hair was on that sheet. And I had to get up in the middle of the night and go to Walmart. I found one that was... Alfreda, don't laugh at me.
I am laughing. I cannot believe you changed the sheets in a hotel room.
Hell yeah, I always do it, and I just leave them. I might take them down. And I bought me a shower, the little rubber shower mat, too.
Wow.
Well,
but they do say there's so much stuff in hotel rooms.
Well, I tell you what. It ain't nothing on my bed, and I got my Nike slides. I was straight, man. When I tell you my hotel room clean, boy, come through, Richmond, Virginia. Black Tony, where you at?
Sitting in the car, man, trying to do something good. This what happened. I always try to help people, and it messed me up. I'm supposed to be at work right now, and I'm trying to get there.
What's your excuse? Repeat after me. Repeat after me. An excuse.
I'm not finna do this. Excuse is I know what you're saying. You told me this before.
Building bridges to nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
Creating monuments of nothingness.
This not what that is, though. This not no excuse.
By the incompetent.
Then what I'm trying to tell you, though, this not no excuse. Excuse is when you trying to not do. I'm trying to get to work right now. I'm trying to tell you I'm on my way right now. But I had to make a stop because my uncle got a job interview this morning. My grandma asked me, please take your uncle to the job interview. She said, but we make sure he straight because he been on drugs. He's not on drugs no more. And this the first job interview he had since he ain't been on drugs no more. And she asked me, please put an S curl in his hair this morning so he could look good when he go to his job interview because his hair nappy. So I put the S curl in there. I put the Duke texturizer in there. But our water got cut off, so I got to take him to rinse his hair out. So we went on the Waffle House first, but they bathroom ain't got no cold water. So then we left Waffle House and we went over to the Kroger. But we went to Kroger, but that bathroom in the front, it got tape in the front of us, so it's out of order. So we got back in the car. Now we at the parking lot in the hospital. I'm finna take them in the emergency room. I just signed the paperwork and everything, so they can rinse it out, and then I can give them this curl activator.
So your water off, so you got to take him to the hospital, and then you're going to come to work.
Yeah, soon as they rinse his hair out.
And you got to help him fill out his paperwork.
Yeah, for the hospital, because he got Medicaid. So, look,
you take him to the hospital to rinse out his
even though they're not doing no medical work, fun. I didn't need them to rinse his hair out.
Did you just start laughing? Did you just start laughing? Or are you crying for your cousin?
Nah, I was coughing. I was choked on something. Look, so as soon as they rinse his hair, I'm gonna give him this curl activator, and he gonna be looking good. And I'm gonna take him to the interview, and then I'll be on the work after that.
All right, Blayton.
I get about 11. I be about 11. No later than 11:15.
Man, bye, Blayton. Bye.
All right.
Good morning. One thing about it, let me tell y'all what I don't like. I don't like when a motherfucker takes my phone every morning. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. I don't want to hear good morning, beautiful. Don't text my phone good morning, beautiful, unless you're finna say good morning, beautiful, breakfast on me. Or good morning, beautiful, check your cash out. Or good morning, beautiful, you want to go have lunch today? Or good morning, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? What you need. Don't just say good morning, beautiful. Tell me good morning, beautiful, and send me something. Ho, good morning, beautiful, with a burger. Good morning, beautiful, with a sausage and biscuit. Good morning, beautiful, with a bowl of cereal, ho, or something. Don't just say good morning, beautiful, to me every day. Like you. Eventually, I'm gonna get tired of hearing good morning, beautiful. Now, come on with it. Get some Fruity Pebbles or something. Damn.
Oh, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, broadcasting live from Richmond, Virginia, y'all. Hey, I'm at the Funny Bone tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all come check me out tonight and tomorrow night. All right, y'all. Gary is out today, so it's time for the Tea Party Brat. Now, what is Uncle Luke talking about?
Uncle Luke, what is you talking about, boy?
That's what I thought that's what it said. I'm sorry. Am I the wrong one?
No. It's Uncle Luke. He's tripping. He out here tripping.
What's going on?
Well,
what is Uncle Luke talking about?
Okay, so Luther Campbell, a.k.a. Uncle Luke, he's 64 years old, and he is spilling the tea on why he avoids dating women over 50. He says women over 50 are just not exciting in the bedroom. Listen to this.
These young girls are out of control. I'm trying to fight them off. I don't know why they want older guys. Then the older women sit up there and they say they don't want no young guy. They don't want me. I can't go past 50. 35 to 50. If you go past 50, it's not going to be exciting in the bed. And 35-year-old girls, they swinging on the chandelier.
You know what? Don't nobody want you, Uncle Luke. Better watch your mouth. Don't nobody want you, man. You just...
Them older chicks do be sending you a picture with them sitting on the side of the bed with a slip on.
Yeah.
And some 3-inch kitty heels where TJ got on.
Rolling down her stockings slow. Rolling down them coffee brown stockings.
Yeah, they roll them down real slow, Special K.
Yeah.
Sexy,
them stockings just be the same color of creek mud. You know that creek mud had that real dark brown.
Come on, man.
Creek mud stockings.
Special K, they don't even text it to you. They take it. Somebody take it with a camera. They go to Walgreens and get them developed.
Yeah.
Really?
Pull it out the bottom of the camera and shake it. She done wrote you a letter with perfume on it.
See, that's sweet, though. That's sweet. Y'all don't know what's sweet.
I mailed you a nice card after you came over the other night. I mailed you a thank you card.
Mailed it with a stamp?
With a Longhorn gift certificate. $25.
Y'all better stop hating on the
Earlene done sent
50
you a
and
$25 Longhorn gift certificate.
You know what? We out here loving on y'all.
Looking good.
Looking great.
Smelling good.
Okay. Okay. You in the car.
And know what to do, too.
We know what to do.
Yeah, you one of her scarves and sprayed it down with some white diamond. Want to smell your Usher board smelling that. Your Usher board number 3 smelling that.
There's other stuff going on in the tea.
White diamonds and
Let's
Mary
move
Kay.
along, Freedom. Just move on.
Oh, I'm crying. Man, don't do that, man. Oh, God, I'm crying. My chest hurt.
Whatever, man.
In case she done went to Longhorns and bought a gift, or what kind of gift card?
They bought him a gift card and mailed it to him.
So he can go get him a steak.
Did you check your mail? I sent you something. Look at Earlene, you sent me something.
What's her name, Kay?
Earlene.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That was my grandmama name. Don't do that.
That was a lot of people's grandmama name, Earlene.
Miss
Earlene.
Oh, Jesus, I'm crying. Oh, man. Boy, you know.
I don't know what happened just now, but I know you had something else to say.
Brad, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Oh,
it's
God.
all right.
Alfredus, what you got? I'm sorry.
Let me talk about the guy from Empire, Ricky. Alfredus, I got you on this one. According to a criminal complaint, Empire star Brashear Gray allegedly lunged at a man and punched him at a hotel last Friday before assault charges were filed. The alleged assault went down in Chesapeake, Virginia, where a man named Dustin Wilkins says he was trying to help the actor with a payment dispute at a Homewood Suites. The man says he told Brashear Gray he couldn't just skip out on the bill after his stay, reasoning he has plenty of other issues to worry about, and this seemingly pissed Gray off. It's unclear if the two men knew each other, but the man reported that Gray subsequently charged at him from around his car, plowing into him with his shoulder and nearly knocked him to the ground. Dustin Wilkins says Gray was fighting him as he recorded the incident on his phone, and Gray allegedly delivered a blunt blow to him along with at least one punch. Gray was arrested this past Sunday and charged with one misdemeanor count of assault and battery. He has since bonded out of jail and is due back in court for his arraignment today. Wow.
That's sad. Hey, Special K.
Yeah.
Y'all.
I knew he was going back.
Me
The
too.
old
I
lady,
knew it.
when you making love to the old lady, what song they be playing?
They be playing like old LTD, Jeffrey Osborne, Bobby Womack, Shirelles. Ain't nobody get horny off the Shirelle. Tears of a Clown. You want me to get right off of Tears of a Clown? Really? Tears of a Clown. Stop. Don't go to commercial. Wait.
Gang banging. Doing it,
Wait a minute, Kay. What's up? Everybody stop. Did you say she making love to Tears of a Clown? I got tears rolling down.
Playing on a record player. You playing a 45 while we trying to make love? Gotta put a nickel on it to keep it from skipping.
Oh, Jesus, help me.
Let me up out of here.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh. Tears of a Clown. Oh, I wish she got on get her slip.
With them creek mud brown stockings. That long ass slip.
Not a slip.
With a girdle up under the slip.
Oh my God.
Girl, by the time you take all that off, I'm sleeping.
I quit, man. I'm done. Y'all do the rest of the show. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show with them. I'm done. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show with them coming up. I can't do it.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. We got the one and only, I done laughed and my voice gone. We always excited every Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's Wellness Wednesday. Dr. Collier is back to help you stay healthy, to help all of us stay healthy. Dr. Collier, good morning. Happy to have
you. Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Rock T, Special K, Jerry with the T, Alfredus and the Brat. This is the European edition, Ricky, of the Ask Dr. MJ Wellness Wednesday show. And the reason why is I came to Paris, France to give a presentation on sexual health, men and women, but predominantly the questions, most of them are coming from men. And so great opportunity to do some great discussions. But before I departed, I talked to a lot of people that were coming and told them and advised them they needed to get travel health insurance. And a lot of people are traveling now. They're going to Mexico and they're going to Jamaica and they're going out of the country. What they don't realize is if they get over there, even if they have health insurance, it's not accepted in those countries. And so sometimes, particularly in places like Mexico and Cancun is a very, very popular destination, they do not accept your insurance and they make you pay before you go. So I've had people that could not leave the hospital because they had a bill of $20,000 or $30,000 and they cash apping people, asking people to send the money from the States because they literally will not let you leave the country. So travel health insurance is very inexpensive. I got it for me and my wife for over a year. So it'll cover us for the next year of international travel for less than $300. So it's a great investment. And Ricky, this is what's key. While I was here, at least 3 people have had to go to the hospital, and all of them reached out to me and thanked me for telling them to get that travel insurance, because one of them actually had a stroke. Everybody else just had, minor disease problems, but still things they needed to be seen at the hospital for. But one lady literally had a stroke. And so this was an amazing phenomenon. It would have probably cost them an air ambulance alone from an international country is $50,000, and nobody can afford that, and your insurance won't cover it. So when you're traveling, when you're booking your ticket, and they ask you, do you want health insurance for travel? Now, don't buy it from the airline because they charge you way too much money. You just go online and international health insurance, and then book it. It's for a young, healthy person or a middle-aged person that doesn't have any, it may be $50 or $60. It's very inexpensive, but it may really save you a lot of money in the end. So that's one of the things I want to tell all the listeners to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. If you're going to Cancun, if you're going to Jamaica, if you're going to, Puerto Rico is United States, so that it shouldn't be a problem there, but it might be. But definitely if you're going to another country, even in the Bahamas, because, going to the Bahamas is a thing that most people just take for granted. But if you have a health problem while you're over there, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
Oh, God. All right, Dr. Collier, we're going to take your calls. Hit us up at 8669-RICKY, 8669-RICKEY. Let's go to the phones. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Hi, yes. I wanted to know about, if my body temperature changes drastically at night. Like, my husband complains about I get super hot during sleep, and I want to see if there's some type of underlying issue that I should be concerned about or something to kind of help with that.
Not to be concerned about. That issue is basically a hormonal one, menopausal or premenopausal or perimenopausal, causes your body temperature to change, particularly at night. They call that night sweats. There are products that can help with that. We have online on our lipodrops.com site. They have Doctors Menopausal Health that will help you and give you great relief from those symptoms. Also, you might want to evaluate your hormonal status with your primary care doctor or your OBGYN and consider hormone replacement therapy as an option. That will literally be life-changing. But in this situation, it's not hot flashes per se. It's just your body temperature changes, and it varies throughout the day. But it happens at night during the sleep cycle more often than not, and that makes it difficult for two partners to share a bed space because one is hot and one is cool, and that is a problem. That's why the Sleep Number bed company is making a lot of money right now with the bed that controls those temperatures on each side of the bed.
I'm going to go back and get me a water bed. Remember those? All right.
Oh, yeah. The sloshy can.
You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Good morning. My nose constantly runs like a 2-year-old. I was told to put Q-tip, Benadine on a Q-tip and use it. Are there any other homeopathic cures or things I could try?
Oh, you're having an allergy symptom, and the problem is you're getting what's called postnasal drip, and nasal drip is basically coming out the front and the back of your nose, going down your throat as well. So a non-sedating antihistamine such as Allegra, Zyrtec, Xyzal, or Claritin will give you great relief. And I have found that the nasal sprays, Flonase and Nasacort, are amazing for those symptoms. Yep. If you're having some symptoms, you can use them. It's 2 puffs in each nostril once a day, but you can literally use them roughly 12 hours apart or 2 doses a day, and that will be life-changing. As an allergy sufferer myself, and I think you are too, Ricky, I will take the antihistamine pill, and if that doesn't control the symptoms, use the nasal spray as well. Not in addition to or instead of, but as well. And then to control symptoms, depending upon the time of the year, I will use one or the other.
Because you can't make a presentation looking like a little Daryl. All right, let's go to the phone. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I am underweight, and I eat 3 times a day. I'm having a problem gaining weight. They have all these pills for people, Wegovy, all this other stuff, to lose weight. I need to know, is there not to be told to eat 5,000 calories? I can't. I need something that's going to help me gain weight, and I'm becoming extremely depressed because all they talk about is how to help people lose weight. Nobody talks about how to help people gain weight.
Oh, she needs to come on my house.
And the reason for that is because people don't want to gain weight.
Some smoked turkey neck, some butter beans, and some okra. I had cooked some fried green tomatoes Sunday. You need a big old pot of chicken and dumplings, some black-eyed peas and neck bones, cornbread, macaroni and cheese. or whatever. Then I'll fry you some fish on Fridays because we be fasting, but we'll fry the fish on Fridays and let Brat make you a big ass sandwich on Saturday. Brat make the best gourmet sandwiches of all time. Go ahead, Dr. Collier.
Now, the key to that is what we call calorie-dense foods. So you're right, Ricky. Those foods, particularly carbohydrates, are very good for that. And foods that are fatty, they have more calories per bite, so to speak, than some of the other foods that you may be eating. But the bottom line is you got to get the calories in to gain the weight. Now, what you're considering a curse, most people will consider a blessing. Being able to pretty much eat whatever you like and not gain weight, that's just one of those things that some people are blessed with. But if you want to put on some weight, again, calorie dense, and then also protein supplements, the protein powders that you can get at places like GNC and the medicine shop will also help you by adding that in between meals. So you eat a meal, you eat your 3 meals a day, you drink a protein shake and build up some muscle. That will help as well.
Well, yeah. When the last time you sucked 2 neck bones and some cream corn? You understand? All the women out there with that one side tooth behind that canine missing to suck on some neck bones. What's wrong, Brad?
They got that fire.
Yeah. Neck bones, some cream corn, some fried okra, a pot roast with some garlic on the inside and some string beans and eye potatoes. Look, a sweet potato. Look, come on, ma'am, call back. Come over here. I'll get you right. I promise you I'll have you 10 pounds by Thursday. Or whatever.
You'll get a thick.
Yeah, I'm finna go down here to the meat store today. And I'm finna go buy a bag of neck bones. We're gonna let you suck by 4 of them. Start off with that, man, or some smoked turkey necks. We ain't doing no boiled, no seafood, boy. You probably like to go eat shrimp and crab. That don't put no meat on your bone. I'm gonna make you some cornbread with some crackling in it. And when the last time you had a good skillet of cornbread with some crackling in it and some little diced sauteed onions in the cornbread to get a cornbread flavor? See, y'all don't think to do that. You don't think to put diced onions in the cornbread to get a cornbread flavor. Because that's all a hush puppy is. If you like hush puppies, then it ain't nothing but cornbread drops with onions in it and put some bell peppers in there too. You need to come over to my house, ma'am. 908B 45th Place North. That's my address. You come over there and I'll cook you a hot ass dinner and let you lay on the couch and watch Wheel of Fortune. Dr. Collier, how can you be reached?
I can be reached on all social media at AskAskDRMJ, and these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Go to my website, lipojobs.com, where you can get supplements that will help you lose weight, maintain a healthy lifestyle, and immune problems, allergies, and immune problems. All right, Ricky, thank you so much. We appreciate you. The European
Dr. Collier, we love you, man.
All right. Wellness Wednesday from Paris, France.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 25 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Wednesday, June 18th. Here's what's going on in the news. The U.S. just put out a hard travel warning. Basically, don't go to Iran, period. As Washington weighs an offensive strike, former Assistant Secretary of State Jamie Rubin says airstrikes might not even be enough to settle this.
The only way I would really be sure that Iran's Fordo facility and other facilities were destroyed would be if I knew we had commandos on the ground. That's called a ground war. That's an invasion. That's a whole nother level.
Meanwhile, Iran's supreme leader dropped a statement yesterday saying, quote, the battle begins against Israel. In other news, Elon Musk is throwing legal fire on New York over its new hate speech law. The Stop Hiding Hate Act makes social media platforms spill the tea on how they deal with hate speech, racism, extremism, and fake news. Musk says this law messes with state and federal free speech rights. The law kicks in this week. Somebody's out here playing for keeps, y'all. Over 2,800 Nintendo Switch 2 consoles straight up vanished off the back of a semi-truck. A sheriff's crew found out when the driver did his pre-trip check and noticed pallets were gone missing or had gone missing. Now, we're talking over $1.4 million in Switch swag. The trucker was moving the consoles from Nintendo's spot in Washington all the way to a GameStop in Texas. Now, here's the big question. Where along the route did these games get jacked? Cops are on the case, so whoever's flipping these consoles at the barbershop or on the block, you better watch your back.
Black Tony.
Hurry up and get rid of them,
I was going to say, where Black Tony at?
What'd you say, Brett?
Hurry up and get rid of them.
Rock T is out, so I got your quick sports headlines, and it's all about the NBA.
With your ghetto self.
Game 6.
Hit me in the DM.
Exactly.
Okay.
Basically. Game 6 tips off tomorrow night, and OKC is one win away from making history with their first NBA title. MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's been dropping 30-plus in 15 playoff games, but if the Pacers hold it down, it's back to OKC for a Game 7 showdown on Sunday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And over in the NHL, Florida's got the crown again. The Panthers took the Oilers 5-1 in Game 6. Sam Reinhart lit it up with 4 goals, and Sam Bennett took home playoff MVP. Meanwhile, Edmonton stays ringless, no cup since 1990. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. The hot spot is up
black
next.
people don't watch hockey. I don't even know why you sit up there and waste
Where'd that come from?
Sit up there wasting precious airtime giving black people a hockey score.
I know.
Alfredo,
I was trying to do
damn black
sports.
person in America
So
knows
cool.
nothing
so
about hockey.
white. Black people don't care nothing about.
I know.
We don't
The
really
most
care about
Caucasian thing
baseball. We
ever.
like baseball, basketball, football.
But it was the
and
playoffs, and somebody won. I was trying to be
black
real professional and
people don't give a
sporty.
damn. Black people don't even ice skate. You sit up here talking about
And,
damn.
excuse me, you were on a swim team. Are you serious?
Yeah, I
I'm
swim.
free to go on
Black
and
people
clock out.
swim.
All right, you
We
know,
don't do no hockey.
Brad, what you got coming up?
My God, y'all been ruining the whole show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
It's the BR18.
Man, we'll never get them damn 3 minutes back.
She went into detail about it, too. Who had the most
It
goals?
was too much. Once I started, I couldn't stop.
I'm going to say, Alfredo. Steve L.
Thanks, Brad.
Steve L.
The most mayonnaise moment on the show.
That's fun.
A mayonnaise
Thanks,
moment.
guys.
All right, Brett, what you got?
Man, Ricky Timberland has been in the studio programming his AI artist. This is crazy. Check out how she sounds.
Okay, let's hear Is it? I don't think it's saying lyrics yet, right?
No, I think it's just
kinda
tones.
like
It's just tones.
So it detects cadence. How did it get the cadence? Do you understand, like, as a creator, as a producer, every beat that I do, I can put something on it.
Oh, wow.
That is crazy. Wow.
And that's what I mean. The artist ain't real.
Right. It's not a real artist. It's I
Like
don't know, it's a
Sita.
robot.
Like
Yeah,
Sita.
it's like
Yes.
Sita was the first AI.
I don't know if she was the first, but on BET.
Sita from BET. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I know who you talking about.
Dude used to be trying to holler at him.
Right.
But I wonder, Brad, like as an artist, how do you feel about that?
Child, I don't care. There's so much stuff out. There's nothing you can do about it. So the singers out here, y'all better get your chops ready because they can make anything match anything, make anything sound like anything.
Really?
There's nothing you can do about it. So you got to just, I guess, be the best you can be.
You got comedians using AI to write jokes.
Yeah.
How?
Chat GBT.
Going to chat GPT and say, I want to do jokes about summer camp.
Do the jokes be funny?
I said Chat GBT.
No, Chat G, yeah.
Special K, do the jokes come out funny? Like if you do that?
You can ask that thing anything.
Yeah.
It'll make jokes for you. It'll write proposals.
Yeah. You still got to be able to deliver it.
Right.
It'll come
It
up
can
with
tell you what to do, but it can't give
Yeah, you put it in the premise, and it'll give you the punchline.
Dang, I should have used it for sports.
Super Dave just said in my ear, that's what Special K been using.
See how well that's worked out.
Well, let me tell y'all this situation going on with Dame Dash. He found out, he reportedly owes $20 million back in taxes, liens, child support, and legal judgments. The IRS hit him with nearly $12 million in federal liens, while New York State claims $8.7 million more, and nearly $200,000 in child support is still outstanding. The state even seized his 1/3 stake in Rockefeller at a $1 million auction. Meanwhile, his daughter, 25-year-old Ava Dash, was evicted from her $10,000 a month Tribeca apartment after missing rent for several months.
You need to get Chat GPT to print him up a $20 million check.
Yeah, how do you...
That's rough.
know. Yeah, I don't know.
How you get $20
Now,
million
you know
in
what,
the hole?
if Gary was at work today, you know what Gary would have said? Why won't Jay-Z help Dame Dash?
That ain't Jay-Z problem.
Because Dame Dash spent his own money and didn't pay his own bills or brought the, whatever happened in his life, that ain't got nothing to do with Jay-Z.
But Gary would say, but they boys and they came up together. I don't know. I'm just saying.
They came up together, but they're not friends anymore, I don't think.
And their business partnership been dissolved.
Yeah, I think that's been over. So,
wow.
I don't know.
Jay-Z probably said you had the same opportunity to come up as I did.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. You can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. The time now is 28 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.